Cows are one of the animals that traumatized my entire childhood, you people. Hi guys, welcome back. Today is Fanny, and today I'm gonna give you a story time of why I don't like cows. Like, I fear cows. Much as I eat beef, much as I drink milk, but I don't want to come into encounter with anything called a cow or a bull whatsoever. So my first traumatizing story time with a cow was that my grandmother had some cows that she had back in the village long time ago. So it was nice because she would give us milk. They were, by the way, Frisian cows. Those were not local cows. She was one of the beneficiaries of Send a Cow program. So she had like a very huge Frisian cow. And this cow used to give us really good milk. So fast forward, they would take us to the village once in a while for like short holidays and stuff like that. So one time, and if you know the village settings quite a bit, the bathroom is normally outside. So for that particular place where we were staying in my paternal grandfather's house. Yes. So the bathroom was basically outside. So, and we had a rule like by 6 p.m., 6 p.m., you should have showered by that time, because now 7 p.m. we're gonna have dinner, and after dinner there is nothing happening. You're just gonna sit inside the house, watch TV or do whatever, and then go to bed. So you want to make sure that by 7 everyone has showered. So it was around like 6 p.m. I remember I was taking a shower. And then those guys that keep moving with the cows on the road, and they're taking it to the slaughterhouse. So like they would walk these cows to the slaughterhouse in town. Now one of the cows those guys were walking became aggressive along the way. For whatever reason, I don't know, because some of those animals like would walk long distances. Some of them are tired, some of them, I don't know what happened, but whatever the situation was, the cow became aggressive and it went off from the guy that was handling it. And when it went off, remember, I'm in the bathroom, taking a shower, and the bathroom is outside the house, like out in the compound. Like, the house is this side and the bathroom is like in front of it, like that, and then there is a little tiny small grass thatched house aside, like this. You people, the cow came running, and then my mom screamed from the main house, like, Fanny, it is coming towards you. The moment I heard that, I stepped out of the bathroom, and once I stepped up on the bathroom, like, the cow was literally in front of me. Like, I just came out like in front of it, rather. I came out in front of the thing, and the thing just chased me. We went around this tiny house like 3 rounds. I am screaming, I am naked. We ran through the house, and then after the cow, they were about to catch it, and then it jumped and went into the coffee plantation. That experience traumatized me, made me hate whatever is called a cow. I don't want to meet a cow in front of me. And by the way, this was a very big bull. Now, that was the first encounter. So we go back home. Remember, I grew up a lot in Hoima and in communities where like people are cattle keepers, people have cattle and all that. And it's amazing because you will see a kid, like a 7-year-old kid, is controlling like 100 cows and bulls all together. And they will just be walking. And everyone keeps saying, this thing's harmless, this thing's harmless. Anytime I see a cow, even if it's one cow coming towards me, I will run. There's no way you're going to tell me, it's harmless, oh, it's what. I have to find somewhere and hide until they pass. Now I'm going to give you the second encounter. Now, this was my grandma's cow. Remember I told you my grandma had this cow, and when it gave birth to a male calf. Yes, and we used to call that calf Joseph. That was his name. He was called Joseph. Joseph was little playful, but it had a tendency of like getting out of the kraal. We don't know how, but like they were in a wooden kraal. Like that calf would jump over. It would jump over the thing. It would find a way of getting out, and the thing would chase us. That thing would chase us, and sometimes it would take like the whole village to catch it and put it back in its place. They did all sorts of repairs in the kraal where they were staying. They did all sorts of repairs. They put tighter but that thing would find a way of escaping. Like it would jump out every single day. That calf was called Joseph. I'll never forget. So I was about like maybe 13 when I finished P7, 12 or 13 years. 12 years, I think. And we went to the village. That cow chased me. Like it picked specifically me. You people, I dodged that thing. Like it will chase you. It will just like pick a random person and that day was my, that thing traumatized me, you people. Up to now, like I don't want to come into encounter with anything called a cow. Like I don't want. I fear cows. Like you cannot tell me that it's harmless. Oh, it's this. Now I've been to Karamoja, they keep a lot of cattle, and like their cattle is very prestige. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but I never wanted to come into encounter of those things. I've been in villages where like you're going to the shop, you have to like meet a group of cattle. I've been in Barara where places where people have cows, and I don't know why I find myself in situations with cows, but I don't like those things. You guys, I fear cattle, I fear cows, I don't want to see them alive. Like, I don't want to come into encounter with them because the experiences I've gone through with cows, like those things can break loose at any time and they knock you down. And they knock you down. So I don't know, is there any animal that you fear? Like for some reason you fear. I fear cows more than a dog. Is there an animal you fear and you feel like you don't want to come into encounter with it for whatever reason you don't want? For me, it's gonna be a cow. So let me know in the comments, like, which animal do you fear most? I mean, domestic animals, not wild animals. I'll see you in the next video.